Hello, world! Little Shane here. It is Sunday, January 6th, I believe. Yes. Yep, January 6th, 2019. Well, today was going to be my weigh in day, but unfortunately, there is nobody in the house to read the scale for me. I'm sorry. I guess there's a scheduling conflict. So we'll have my weigh in next Sunday. The whole house will be full then. My wife will be home, my daughter will be home, my son will be home, my other daughter will be home. There's a whole lot of people going to be home, so somebody is going to be able to read that scale for me. But Shane, why don't you read it? Because I'm blind, legally blind. If you're new to the show, I am almost completely blind. I have very poor vision. It sucks. Badly. I'm looking at my camcorder right now, and I can't even see me in the little window. I just see a colorful blob, which doesn't help my self-esteem any. Oh man. So, I've touched upon this topic before, but I feel I should bring it up again and go into more detail. I just want to let other people know who are obese, like myself, and tiny people out there who see obese people know what it's like. First of all, you people who are morbidly obese or who are well overweight, who need to lose weight, you're not alone. The feelings you're feeling right now, what you're going through, we're all going through. We're all embarrassed. We're all having problems. Okay? So I'm going to give you a rundown through my day, all right? I'll wake up in the morning and I can't just kind of sit up in bed, okay? I can't just kind of tighten my abdominal muscles and just lean forward and then just sit up, all right? I kind of have to swing myself out of bed. I have to use momentum to get my big ass up out of bed, right? And it looks like I'm getting out of bed so fast, but it's just because I'm just so big. I have to swing my hips and bring my feet down, and as I do that, my upper body goes up, and it's kind of like a pendulum, and there you go. All right? All right, so there you go. Being morbidly obese, day-to-day things that tiny people take advantage of, or does it take advantage of? Take for granted. That's what I'm trying to say. That tiny people take for granted, or fit people take for granted, are a chore for us. All right? Showering is a pain. We can't always reach all the spots. I got one of those hose things I can kind of, angle it around. I've become real good friends with the baby powder, right? Because of my belly, because that's where the bulk of my fat is, and I got this overhang, okay? So that can get pretty mossy. So I have to put baby powder there because I don't want to smell like a freaking pig midway through the day, all right? Getting dressed can be a real challenge. Putting my socks on can be a real ordeal. Putting shoes on is a real pain in the ass. All these things take their toll, all right? So, some of you fit people out there will say, well, just get in shape, work out. And you're 100% right. That's part of the problem is we're not doing that. But, once you've reached a certain point, by the end of the day, by the time you get home from work, my back is killing me due to the weight of my that's being held up in the front. My joints are all sore. My knees, my ankles, they are just one big bag of suck. Okay? And we obese people are in a prison of our own making. Okay? Our body is our prison, and we made it. Ounce by ounce. Alright? Soda can by soda can, we built this prison around us. Potato chip by potato chip. Candy bar by candy bar. We built this. Okay? You did it. I did it. We all did it. To ourselves. Right? We didn't catch 100 pounds of fat. We didn't, just wake up and have it happen. It creeped up on us over the years. what can we do? Well, what can you do? Well, one of the things is maybe have a friend who's like you or who's willing to listen to you, to talk to, go for a walk with, vent, okay? Do all you can in that department. Build up people around you that are going to support you. Some sirens are going on. If you can hear that, I don't know. Sounds like it's the fire department. Anyway, the other thing you can do is sit down, make a food journal, write down what you're eating, find out what calories you're taking in, right? Because if you're so big that going to the gym is a living healthy because you're so much in pain, change your diet, right? Find out how many calories you need to eat to lose weight and stick to that. And everybody's different. I know of a calorie calculator that you can use, and I will. It's online. I'll get the information and I'll put it in the description down below. But you do that, right? And you'll start to lose weight. Not fast. Won't be fast. That's another thing. Don't try to lose weight fast. Just try to lose weight steady. Okay? And accept the fact that you're going to slide a little. Sometimes you're going to slip up and you're going to eat something you shouldn't have eaten. It's human nature. So, anyway, back to what you can do. Reduce your calories. Lose weight that way. If you are watching TV during the commercial, stand up and walk in place during the whole commercial. Then sit back down. To your family members, you might look silly. Let them think you look silly. When a commercial comes back on again, but stand back up, walk in place. And you do that from when you sit down at like 6 o'clock at night until when you go to bed, say between 9 and 10. You'll be surprised how many, get one of those step counter things on an app on your phone or, on your little Fitbit thing. You'll be surprised how many steps you'll take. Okay? So that's another little thing you can do. If you're going to the mall or to the store or whatever, park at the other end of the parking lot. Walk to it. These little things add up. Okay? Will you lose 100 pounds doing this? No. But will you lose enough weight that you'll feel more comfortable doing more exercises? Yes. Right? People think that you need to jump into working out super hard, super fast, just push it to the limit, blah, 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 do or die. That's not going to work for you. If you are morbidly obese, you're a minimum of 100 pounds overweight. Do you really think you're going to go to the gym and sprint? Do you really think you're going to, start deadlifting 800 pounds or bench pressing 400 pounds and, and just cranking out those weights? Do you think that's what's going to happen? Do you think you're going to be Rocky in the gym? No! Forget it. It's not working that way. You need to build up your strength to get in shape before you can get in shape. Okay? Like you are well below out of shape. Like you're fucked. Okay? That's what you're at. So you gotta climb up from there to get to out of shape, and then you can start working on all the other stuff. Alright? That's what you gotta do. I'm sorry if I have to put it to you so bluntly, but that's what you gotta do. But I want you to know that you're not alone. Hundreds of thousands of people are like you. Right? So, those skinny people out there, help your friend. Take them for a walk. When you offer them to go out to dinner, pick a healthy place. Do what you can do to help out. Don't make it so obvious, just little subtle things. Spouses of people who are obese, stop giving in. Stop trying to reward your partner, your husband, your wife. Stop trying to reward them by getting them a snack if they lose 5 pounds. That's not helping. Praise them. Tell them they're looking good. Hug them. Give them a good shag. One of those things, or all of them, is going to be way more effective than taking them to KFC or getting them a chocolate bar. Okay? Remember that. Just there are other ways to show love and affection and pride, and food doesn't have to be at all one of them. But just remember, you're not alone. There are people there who want to support you. I want to support you guys. Right? Just like I would love for you guys to, message me once in a while and say, hey, how you making out? Nothing wrong with that. Okay? Just give her. Right? We can do this. We can do this together. Right? I wasted almost a year. I think I lost weight and I know I gained it back. All right? So I'm starting from square one again. But I'm on a better path now because I know what works for me and what doesn't. All right? So you've got to do the same thing. Don't give up. You're going to stumble. You're going to fall. And it doesn't matter how many times you fall. It matters how many times you get up. All right? So get up and move. Get up. Eat healthy. Get up and look at yourself in a positive light. All right? I know that's hard. I know when you look in the mirror, you hate yourself. That's what I do. I look in the mirror and I go, my God, I'm so fat. I'm so gross. Right? And it's terrible. It's a terrible way to feel. But tell yourself this instead of I'm so fat, I'm so gross. Say, hey, I didn't eat anything yesterday that was bad for me and I went for a walk. I feel good about that. Promote your positives and work on your negatives. That's the best advice anyone can ever give you. Okay? That's about it for today. I did a podcast on Friday. I'm going to put the link in the description down below. That one, the humor in it is a lot more vulgar, and it's my opinion, but it's exaggerated a bit, of course. It's meant only for humor, and it's not meant to insult, so, take it with a grain of salt. So that's going to be in there. And it was about Miss Universe contest and how I don't agree with it. This Friday's podcast is going to be about big people as well. But it's going to be more of a kind of an attack on us, right? Because I honestly believe the people that hate fat people the most are fat people. And I'm going to talk about that. All right? Oh shit. I'm sorry. But I'm going to, all right? So, but now you might be thinking, well, Shane, you're talking both sides out of both sides of your mouth. How can you do that?